The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Clarence Seedorf, he's a leader, he's a schemer, a controller, he's certainly a winner, he's all of those things and he's much, much more.
I'll take it a step further.
Olise! Roberto Carlos. Spin it left. And here's Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. Over to the right flank. Olise. Duke. That's destined for the flank. And this is Neymar. And the shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Looking for a runner. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Maldini. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Out towards the flank. Pirlo. Nice sequence of passes this. And he welcomes it in. Schneider. Brazil are looking to break at pace. Now it's Olise. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer blow.
Now it's Olise. Ah, he's given it away. Oh, shooting chance! Perilously close. And it's Roberto Carlos. he's intervened well there. Olise. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Timber. Argentina are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot. And Messi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Now it's Neymar. Pirlo, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And it's Lam. Tries to play it through. Pass someone off target. Turan. Can he get on the end of this? Messi! And he couldn't finish.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Costa Curta. It's not an especially good pass, that. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Seedorf. Maldini has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Forced to go. And Seedorf! Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Shot, surely!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ups for safety. Spread out to the left. Neymar. De Ligt promptly onto that, and that is that. Great vision. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't...
Messi! Oh, crossbar! It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And this is Ibrahimovic, Roberto Carlos. A quick look, thought about cutting inside.
That's good defensive concentration.
That has not gone well. Pirlo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Olise.
Oh, great feat, that.
Olise, upright and purposeful. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Looking for the run. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lam, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Showing good feet. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And the shot's on here. De Ligt gets it clear. And the whistle goes for half-time. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So there was the first half.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 18.
Down to business again.
Para a entrada do jogador.
So the first half brought no goals. quality ball. Thuram. Now, can they get him away? And it's Lam. That's an excellent interception. He won't be happy with that one. Costa Curta. Roberto Carlos. Lovely, now then. That's going wide left. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Schneider. Oh, there's a probing ball. Messi. Neymar. He's picked his way through. He is just caressing the ball. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's shifting through the gears here.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Pirlo is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Batistuta, there's the shot! Lam. Ibrahimovic looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Neymar gets into a good position. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, it's Ibrahimovic! He's trying to hit the front line here.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Neymar running with the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Roberto Carlos. That's been cut out, well played. And they can counter here. Pirlo. Timber. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Messi. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Neymar! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Schneider. Threads one in.
That's positional goals.
He goes for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Camisa 10, camisa 9, deixando o campo para a entrada.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Substituição em andamento.
Looking to play it in, looking for options for movement, and he shoots! And he has his goal! And late in the day, a telling moment!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Argentina are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And when the manager called on him, oh, terrible pass. Flashes an impressive jump. He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Argentina have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find a character to respond from that.
Now it's Cruyff, Messi.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Dani Olmo, Pirlo, and it's Batistuta. Olise receives it in a wide position. Not too much. And time is up. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Roberto Carlos picking up the Man of the Match award, and those... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, you can feel the blue touch paper has been well and truly lit here. Everyone expects, in one of the greatest amphitheatres in this part of the world, the Estadio Más Monumental. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, here's a man who stunned everyone in that famous summer of 2002. He had a hand in his country's most famous... Messi! They scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So, a breakthrough already. Can he get it through? It's Hazard! Messi floated through. Well, that pass isn't the best. De Gea sends that a long way. And it's Lahm. There's the crossfield ball. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Juve. Oh, they could break here. Nice looking ball. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Bullet. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Lahm. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Ibrahimovic. Can he get on? Ibrahimovic! And there's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Argentina, he's going for goal! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Juve. Messi, Juve. He's picked chance, surely! Oh, what has happened here? Lahm is looking to influence the game from out wide. Ibrahimovic. Juve. And this is Hazard. He might be in here! Well, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. Valverde. And it's Messi. Here's a chance! Has to go back here. Showing good feet. And a chance! And that is fizzed wide.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Looking to play him in. Hazard. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's been cut out, well played. O'Shea. Hazard. And it's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Aims beyond the defence. And he shoots! And that's a good finish. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And it's Hazard. O'Shea is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Argentina heading towards the half-time break. It's Asa! Can he spark a counter here? Tries to pass it through. And this is Ibrahimovic. Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, he has absolutely drilled that. Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. No way through. Ibrahimovic. Gullit proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
O'Shea, and it's Valverde.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo
If they want to
reglamentario.
counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, he's ended up in no man's land. Valverde charging forward, the ball at his feet. And the referee has signalled for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Argentina are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. That pass has been well intercepted. Lam is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Valverde, renowned for his long-range shooting. Messi. Good running, strong and purple. And the shot! He's beat. It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Valverde at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That's good vision. And it's Lam. He's looking wide. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Messi. Quarter of an hour into the second half.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Seedorf. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was all...
Ibrahimovic! Goal! Argentina! And they get themselves in front! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Messi. Valverde. He's having a pop! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, good effort! Oh, good finish! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And a header! Maldini gets it clear. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good ball, that too.
Argentina do have a chance to counter here. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi. For Valverde, looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Roberto Carlos.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is...
Goes for a shot!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Valverde. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Dembele. Dembele. Hullet. And this is Hullet.
3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
It is a corner. Desperate defending required here. There's the header! Harmlessly behind. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? O'Shea. Messi. This is Dembele. Now can he find a finish? Flings it, towering header! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! It was wonderfully efficient.
Número
Yeah, it all came from some
Cambio.
And that will be it. Argentina pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Argentina just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. We are just getting started. Well, for me, Jim, this one was always going to be about just one man. Always has been, always will be.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Yeah, a guy seemingly unbound by normal human limits.
Nothing is impossible, or perhaps it should be impossible as nothing.
Precisely. So to all that are with us, welcome to Zlatan. It's Ibrahimovic! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Counts. That's an excellent interception. Oh, what a ball!
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Seedorf. The keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Messi. Edmilson.
Milan definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
And it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Seedorf did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Hazard might well be in for a mouthful from his boss if his teammates don't get there first.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's quick to snatch it back. Gerrard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Lahm is onto this. And a header! Oh, it's come off the upright. Now it's Totti, distributed tidily. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Couch. Oh, sweet feet.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Couch. Well timed, excellent interception. Roberto Carlos. Pirlo. Looking to play him in. No luck with that dink over the top. Alexander-Arnold. Hazard. He is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Now it's Couch. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way. Argentina can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
He's having a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Played into space. Oh, he's bustling through here. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Messi, can he get onto this? Ibrahimovic.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Here's Roberto Carlos. Lahm. Neymar, who's set up one goal so far. He's on it, can he get away? And this is Totti. Oh, he's goals. He's had a shot! That's it, 45 minutes up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. So your views on the first half?
Argentina really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Argentina with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. So straight into the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Gerrard has given away a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Costa Curta. And it's Roberto Carlos. Aimed beyond the defence. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And this is Totti. Hazard. There's the shot! Now it's Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? He has found the way through. He has a look up. Has crossed into the middle.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Edmilson. Van de Ven. Now it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Gerrard. And here's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pirlo deals with that comfortably. Hazard. It's Hazard! It's a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making him guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Ibrahimovic! That is delicious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they've got their lead back. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
It's Hazard!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just...
Impressive jump! And there's a goal! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Argentina now in a position far more desirable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Tries to pass it through. Ibrahimovic! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Argentina have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Now he's got space here. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Seedorf. It's Ibrahimovic! And that really should have been that.
Ibrahimovic really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Yeah, that pass isn't the best. Oh, played through for the wide man. Neymar. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? He's found a way through. Neymar's cross. That has been knocked away.
Hazard really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Neymar! Now there's a fine ball. Real chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Argentina visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
Indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Hazard, Maldini, proves too strong, too smart. Now it's Neymar. It's played through for him. Ibrahimovic! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless. A class of their own. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
How many? Just how many? And that's that. Argentina pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that. Messi! Oh, it's hit the post!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. And this is Messi. He takes a shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him.
It's Ibrahimovic! And now they can clear their lines. Pirlo. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now he's off and running. And it's Lam. Serginho. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
He won't be happy with that one. Rashford. Yamal. Looking for the run. Ekitike. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Simplicity itself.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Neymar receives it in a wide position. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Goes for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Has a look and plays it forward. Can he latch on to this?
Argentina really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Aimed beyond the defence. Serginho. Messi is always looking to break lines. Here's Rodri. Yamal. Ekitike. Tries to pass it through. And he's cut it out. Cafu gets over and intercepts. And here's Rashford. Gerrard. And it's Messi. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. He's gone direct here. Neymar. Now it's Messi. And here's Ibrahimovic. Roberto Carlos! Off the post!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, cracking ball. There's the shot! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Argentina looking to get level. And he's denied! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. that may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Gerrard. No way through.
Argentina certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And he's managed to get free. And shifted it to the flank. Neymar plays it in.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And this is Messi. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Habrá 2 minutos de
De
descuento.
Ligt has given away a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Gerrard. Now it's Rashford. Oh, that's a key interception. And we've reached half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Argentina clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Seedorf. Good, strong midfield running here. Roberto Carlos. Passing is crisp and sharp. Plays a and the shot! There it is!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Ibrahimovic going forward. He's in plenty of space here. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Gerrard. And it's Gerrard. Can he get it through? Serginho picks it up out wide. Driven in. Van Dijk gets it away. And it's Roberto Carlos.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Lahm delivers.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Looking for options for movement. He's found a way through. And Messi! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Gabriel. Now it's Messi. Rashford threads one in. Rashford unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Neymar. Tries to play it through. Roberto Carlos has the space. Getting up there! And that's a good finish. Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and
Shoots! And how did he not put that away?
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down, as opposed to two.
Now that's well seen too. Now, can they get him away? And he's in a real chance! It's a goal! Back to within one! Interesting! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Just one in it now.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Argentina clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Rashford. That is a brilliant interception. Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Gabriel. That is good alertness. Look at the space here. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
The message is simple, defend this with your lives.
El dorsal 16, el dorsal 23, el dorsal 27,
Messi plays it short.
el dorsal 19, el dorsal 11.
Has to go back in. He's having a shot! Oh, brilliant from Park Ji-sung! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have stolen level at the last! You just know there is no stopping that.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little.
Terrific effort! Oh, wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Argentina now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question, how long is there left, including stoppages?
And this is Messi. A good-looking ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Clipped into space. He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Messi! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. On it! Oh, good stop, it had to be. Oh, and the referee says that that is it. Argentina have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. It is quite a scene here in this Grand Colosseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mas Monumental. Well, we're on the way. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings the power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Pinches it off him. Now it's Messi. Seedorf. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's been shifted off it. Gerrard. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That has not gone well. And it's been given away. He is through. Goes for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He slings it in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Out towards the flank. Messi. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gerrard. And that's been won straight back. Still goalless. Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. Can he get it through? Oh, cracking. Ibrahimovic! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This is their second corner of the game. Khan claims comfortably. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Silvestre. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, that's a key interception. Baresi. Silvestre. Brazil do have a chance to counter here. And it's McAllister. And this is Ronaldo. Seedorf. Pirlo. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lahm. McAllister. Can he get on the end of this? Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Silvestre, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And he's picked it up out wide. He's rising! Goal! Argentina! And we have liftoff! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Argentina penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Spread it left, where it came from. And this is Neymar. Chance to the towering header! And it's in! Trice, and they are soaring! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Oh, terrible pass. Threads one in, and this is Messi. Cross in, looks like a good one. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Argentina have their third corner. Save! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So their fourth corner of the game. That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to play it through. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Knocks it into space. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de
Tries to
compensación.
pass it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's got away. Messi's cross. Oh, greatly! It's hit the upright. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. So, a temporary halt to the action. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Argentina clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Argentina are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. The second half is up and running. Oh, some astute defending there. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Darwin, over to the right flank. Kajolu, Olise. Pirlo, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. And it's McAllister. Christian. Can he finish? And he has his goal! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Convertido en el minuto 53.
Brazil
Número
cut
14.
their deficits and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Zanetti. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. It's a really well-measured ball. Now that's a fine challenge. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Messi. Chance, surely! And that's a tiny finish. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
It's Ibrahimovic!
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de
Second reaction.
62.005.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They're up to 5 corners now. And he's managed to get free. Roberto Carlos has given away a free kick. Lahm. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's McAllister. Looking for options for movement. Cross goes in there. Oh, well played. Roberto Carlos looking to play him in. And this is Messi. Now, can they get him away? He might be in here. Ibrahimovic! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. So now the difference is 3.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
It's Ibrahimovic! And that's a sharp finish! 3! He is flying! A vast presence! And there is no stopping him! Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Argentina are having a ball here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Ibrahimovic tries one from range. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos! Oh, shooting chance! And there's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, denied at the last.
Ibrahimovic clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
That was lovely, that.
He's beaten the last man. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Could be danger here. Ibrahimovic! No, that's just wide.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Looking for the run. Neymar, he has found the way through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot! And he's stuck it away. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Baresi calmly anticipates.
Neymar clearly held on.
Oh, they could be caught out here. It's Ibrahimovic! Pirlo.
Se van a jugar 6 minutos
It's a good
de
ball out
compensación.
wide. This is Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, what has happened here? Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Neymar! Oh, terrific save. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Argentina really have hit the heights. A tour de force.